I'm Sean Cantrell with the Tennessee Technology Center at McMinnville. This was a joint project between the Computer Information Technology class, Machine Tool Technology, and Electronics Technology. Basically what we did was we took a PC, we submerged it in mineral oil to help disperse the cooling and cool it better. Now each class will briefly describe the part they played in the project. Turning over to Machine Tool class.
For the Machine Tool Technology class. And here we have John Clavers, Jensen Boner, C.J. Pfeiffer. And these three boys, they machined some parts for this project. And I think they probably did some of the plastic work around the top where they machined the areas to fit. And so, and personally, I want to thank the CIT class for a great job that they did on this project. And we were very pleased to be part of this project. It's a great way to take the students to create a project and learn from what they have learned while they're here at the Technology Center. So Mark Girton will come up next with the electronics and turn it over to Mark now.
Okay, I'm Mark Girton, electronics class. We have Dylan and Dustin here, and we made a circuit board that illuminates some LEDs sequentially, and I'll let them tell you about it.
Well, we have a microprocessor in it, and it gives off low output, so we have it going to a transistor to step the current up, and they can't handle a lot of current, the microcontrollers can't. So going from the transistors, we got going to the LEDs so that they'll flash in intervals of different times.
We have also soldered all the leads onto there and put a non-conductive material such as hot glue on so that it will not spark. And
we're the Computer Information Technology class at McMinnville campus, and my name is Jimmy Fusen.
I'm Paul Bentley. I'm Sean Cantrell.
I'm Wanda Barnes.
I'm Timothy Moore. And we're going to show you the steps that we took to assemble the PC.
This is a Dell motherboard that is mounted onto a piece of plexiglass. The plexiglass is then mounted onto the back of the fish tank. Sean is going to go ahead and insert the memory now into the memory slots. The fan is located on the bottom already and is already plugged in. It is sitting on the rocks that are in the bottom, and next we'll be putting a power supply in and connecting the 24-pin connector to the motherboard. Now Paul's going to go ahead and put in the power supply unit, which is 110 volts, and he's going to connect the 24-pin connector to it. Underneath the lid, we have a Samsung hard drive, and we also have the DVD-ROM drive that is all mounted together underneath the lid. This is a custom-made cable that electronic department had made for us because the other one was not long enough to reach down to the connector on the motherboard. We made a custom switch that we put into the lid, which is right here. The back frame part of it is made out of plexiglass, and the switch came from the Dell computer that we took apart to put this all together. And up here on the top is an audio out and two USB 2.0 slots. We're now going to put the rest of the rocks in, since we've already set the power supply down in the bottom of the fish tank computer. We're going to go ahead and insert the video card now. This particular video card is a DVI-I connection, and we're using an extender out to regular VGA. Now we're going to set the lid on top and connect the rest of our components. He's now connecting up the SATA cable for the hard disk drive. And now he is connecting the optical drive. We're now hooking up the components that is located on top and the power switch. And now that we have everything connected, we're going to connect our VGA monitor, we're going to connect our power cord, and we are going to fill up with our mineral oil. Now first, we're going to, after everything is connected, we're going to start it up one time and make sure that it boots up and everything is fine, and then we will put the mineral oil in. Now we're connecting the external components such as the mouse and the keyboard. Both of them are running off USB 2.0. We're connecting the monitor to the motherboard. Okay, now that everything is connected, we're going to turn it on for a brief moment to make sure that everything works. Now that we've turned it on, we see that everything is working. We're going to let it run for about a minute or two, and then we're going to shut it down and we're going to prepare the mineral oil. So we'll be back in a moment. Now that we find that everything is booting, these are the LED lights that electronics department has done for us, which are very, very nice. They did a great job, and I'd like to thank them for that.
We have finished connecting all of our components, and we have purchased 10 gallons of pure white mineral oil, and we're going to begin filling it up. Go ahead and turn it on.
In order to start the computer, we have to put the mineral oil on it to keep it from overheating. The computer had to be turned on before we put the mineral oil in. We had to fully submerge the CPU because it is the item that's on the motherboard that gets the hottest. The material or the items that we did not submerge, which you can see that are right in here, is the hard disk drive and the CD-ROM drive. And the reason why they're not submerged is because they both have moving objects inside of them that make them run. Now that it's completely filled up, you can see that it is still running and everything is perfectly fine. At this point in time, we do not have an operating system installed on the hard drive. Therefore, we're going to take a short break, install the operating system on it, and we'll return shortly.
This is our finished project. We've added mineral, installed the operating system, installed Windows XP. We, the CIT class, would like to thank everybody who had a part in helping us make this happen. Thank you.